All right, guys, as you can tell by the title and thumbnail what this video is going to be about, man. So y'all lock in with me. Understand that lust is the downfall of most men and women. This video is tailored to the men, but women also are battling this because society is pushing this out more and more, and I'm tired of it, man. So these are my 4 ways why lust is the downfall of most men. Right? Let's get into it. I got my laptop here to keep me on track, so I won't get off track, guys. So bear with me, okay? While I'm looking down, I'm looking at my notes, right? So yeah, I want y'all to first understand that lust isn't just about sex. It's about losing control. Every time a man chooses pleasure over purpose, comfort over discipline, desire over direction, he moves farther away from the man he could have been. You got to realize, man, lust is keeping you down, right? Lust is controlling every decision you make as a man. And most of the decisions you make as men is bad because you're controlled by lust, you're controlled by desire, you're controlled by women. I want to see y'all get away from that, right? Today I'm gonna break down why lust is responsible for most men's downfall and how to escape it. But before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this, man. So let's get into it, right? So number one, lust destroys focus and purpose. Lust destroys focus and purpose. I want y'all to understand that lust is consistently pulling men's attraction towards short-term pleasure instead of long-term goals, right? So what I want y'all to realize is that most men are chasing women out here nowadays, right? They're chasing women. They're not chasing their goals. They're chasing women. They're chasing sex, and they're chasing validation, right? That all of that, what it's doing is draining your mental energy, right? Everything is all about your mindset and all about energy, right? So you putting all your energy towards women and sex, you already lost, right? You need to be putting your focus and your directions and purpose to your goals, to what your purpose is in life, right? So once you understand that, you will be free. But you got to realize that the reason why you lack in purpose is because you're following women a lot. You're really lustful right now, right? So I want you to break free from that early as possible, man, because a lot of people are still in this mindset of being lustful, right? So let's understand we gotta break that as men, especially as men, women also, right? I want y'all to understand that it's also keeping men from building wealth and skills and legacy, right? And when you gotta think about it, right? When you fall into lust and you don't have no purpose, so all you're gonna do is thinking about women, thinking about sex, thinking about validation, right? Having sex with different women. You gotta understand that's killing the that you should put that energy into building your own purpose, building wealth for your family. But you taking all that energy that's in you, putting it into lust, man, it's killing you as a man. I'm telling you right now, lust is the downfall of most men because at the end of the day, if you just focus on that and not your purpose, you already lost, right? I want you to realize this right here. A man ruled by lust can't stay locked in. He's jumping from women, sex, validation, and fantasy. If a man's mind is always jumping around, he jumping to the next woman, he jumping to sex, right? Jumping to validation and looking at porn for fantasies, right? That's not real sex, right? Instead of doing that, instead of having his mind jump to women's sex and by validation and fantasy, the man needs to understand that he needs to be building skills, stacking money, developing discipline. That's what you need to do, right? So you got to understand, man. You got to let that lust go from you. Every time that you fall into lust, you're already losing the battle within. Have self control about yourself, man. Right? You gotta bring about lust, steal attention, and attention is currency, man. So you gotta realize lust is really killing your attention span. It's what it's doing is messing up your dopamine receptors. Dopamine is the main force that's driving. Dopamine is the main source that's driving you to give you that reward system, right? So when you work out, you getting you exercise and you getting your body right. That dopamine is like, okay, I'm getting right. But when you go for cheap dopamine like porn, it's messing with your dopamine receptors. So every time you go back to lust and porn, your dopamines are fucking fried. So you got to stop that right now. I want you to realize that the hard truth is you cannot build powerful future while chasing cheap pleasure. It don't work like that, man. So you got to understand that that's number one, right? Number one is lust destroys focus and purpose. Once you understand what your purpose is, you must cut out lust immediately so you can become the man that you need to be. All right, we're gonna get to number two, right? All right, number two is lust make men easy to control. Ooh, bro, that is terrible. Especially as a man, you don't want to be controlled. You want to stand on principles. You want to stand on morals. You want to stand on what you stand on, right? When a man is ruled by desire, he becomes predictable and easy to control by women, addictions, and even society. Lust causes men to make emotional decisions, overspend, ignore red flags, and tolerate disrespect. You gotta understand, as a man, you can't tolerate no disrespect from nobody. But if he's driven by lust, that means that anytime he feel like he can do something and the lust come up, he gonna do exactly what that lust tell him to do. So think about it like this, man. A man can be locked in. He can be focused on his dreams, focused on his vision. But soon he get that late night text, knowing he supposed to be in that deep work, shorty hit him up and say, "Look, man, look, pull up on me. Let's do what we do." He gonna drop everything he want to do because he's so driven by lust that he gonna go over there and mess with that women. He know he supposed to be locked in. Then he get back home, he can't stay locked in because he done spent all that time and energy with that woman, right? It's the same with pornography. When you know you're supposed to be locked in, you start doing scrolling, and all of a sudden you on the porn website. It takes you 20 to 30 minutes to find the right video. Then you beat off. Now you're tired, then you go to sleep. It's draining your energy. You have no self-control, right? You got to understand that is, as a man, that's really your downfall. You would never get up in life if you don't control this. You got to understand how to control this, when to control this. Understand your urges as a man. When a man is desperate, he is predictable. You don't want to be a predictable man out here, man. You want to be somebody that's not predictable, right? Why I say a man is predictable is because, say for instance, right? You hit up this shorty, she tell you to come through. She know you gonna come through. She know you supposed to be locked in, but when she pull up on you and text you, you gonna run right over there. She know you predictable. She know she can throw the pussy to you. You gonna fuck her every time. You know you're supposed to be locked in, man. You gotta stay locked in. It's killing your energy. It's killing your drive. It's killing your focus. Understand that if you don't get a hold of this, you will always be behind the needle. You will never get ahead in life. A predictable man is easy to manipulate. Lust causes men to tolerate disrespect, ignore red flags, overspend. Look, man, you need to stop overspending, right? What I mean by overspending is when you was controlled by lust, you would spend money on OnlyFans, you would spend money on these porn subscriptions. Why are we spending money on things like that? You need to be spending money on your purpose. You need to be spending money on your grind, on a skill to help you be the better man. But if you controlled by lust, if you control by lust will take control over your whole life. You will start spending money like crazy, going on dates that you know you can't afford. It's more than porn. It's going on dates, spending money on that chick that don't like you. She disrespecting you. Come on, man. We got to be better as men. You got to understand that the moment that somebody control you, you already lost. I want you to understand, take control of your life, man. Take control of your life. Stop being so consumed to porn and addictions and lust to the point where you can't even focus. I want you to focus up, man. Focus up. Become the man you need to be. But you gotta let this lustful thinking go. That's gonna be the only way for you to ever get ahead in life, man. So understand that that's once you get rid of pornography and lust and start focusing on God, you will be free. I promise you, we all went through this, man. I even went through this at a period of time in my life where I was beating off. Then you stop beating off. Then you tell yourself, I ain't gonna do it again. Then you do it again. Then you do it again. Then you do it again. It's like a cycle. But once you realize, like, man, this ain't moving the needle forward for me, you will stop. You will go cold turkey. You will understand, like, bro, this ain't what my life. I can't let my life be revolved around this. So you gotta take control now. Take control now, man. So that's number two, man. Y'all gotta understand that lust makes men easy to control. I want you to take control of your life. Take control of your life, man. So all right, let's get right into number three. Number three, lust rewires your brain and kill masculinity as a man. Bro, I'm telling you right now, as a man, masculinity, you gotta contain your masculinity frame, right? Like, think about this, right? Consistently indulging in a porn, hookup, social media, and thirst traps overstimulates your dopamines, right? And it kills motivation. You gotta understand, man. Why you keep watching porn, it's overstimulating your brain, overstimulating your mind. You getting that cheap, easy dopamine. Porn made it so successful that you can't even go out and talk to a real woman. You can't. So when you see a real woman, you looking like this. Hey, how you doing, baby? But then when you go home, oh yeah, I'm good. I don't need that girl. Yes, you do. That's not the real. I hope y'all know watching porn is not the real thing. They are paid actors. They are actors. They are actors. Have you ever been in a situation where you know you about to get on with this chick, right? You kissing her, you rubbing on her, but as soon as it's time to get to the nitty gritty, you can't get up. It's because your brain is overstimulating to the scene that you like in porn where you can get just like that. your body's used to your hand and not the real thing. It's overstimulating. Your dopamine receptors are freaking fried, right? You got to understand, and it kills motivation. Every time that you nut off or you go have sex with a lady, what's gonna happen is you can go right to sleep. It kills your drive, kills your motivation, and you don't want to do nothing. Why you feel tired after every time you do something? That's your dopamine telling you, man, we good, chill out, relax. No, man, that's cheap dopamine. You didn't work for nothing. You got to understand what your semen is. Your semen is a whole life force. So when you releasing that life force on a sock, that's how you get tired, bro. Cut that shit out. Cut it out. I want to see you cut it out today. Today, you got to cut it out now, man. Look, man, porn and social media hookup cultures is all of it floods your brain with dopamine. When pleasure is always available, motivation drops, ambition fades, and discipline disappears. Do you not know lust is all about discipline? When you see somebody love, when you see a girl, you gotta be more. You gotta be so disciplined. Like, look, I'm not with that right now. A discipline. Oh man, a man that's control his self control. Man, girls love that, bro. A man that can control himself. A man that can control himself. Man, females love that. You got a bad shorty right beside you. She want to get on you. Tell her, nah, baby, I'm cool. Practice semen retention. Practice nofap. Watch how you feel in 30 days, man. You'll feel like a goddess, bro. You'll feel like a god. You'll gain your motivation back. You'll gain your discipline back. You'll gain the ambition back. But when you fall into lust, all that falls. All that go right down the drain, brother. And I don't want that for y'all. I want y'all to gain that back, bro. Gain that back. You gotta think about your brain starts wanting to work for success because it's so easy for that cheap dopamine. Your brain is fried. You got to rewire your brain. What you got to do is you got to let porn go to rewire your brain. So you got to go 30 days porn free, lust free, no social media, right? Put the phone down. When you start to see social media, when you on your explore page, you say big booty chick, I want you to hold that picture and say not interested. And Instagram will stop showing you that, man. You got to reduce the friction so you won't fall in these thirst traps, so you won't beat off again, so you won't fall into lust. Lust is killing you as a man. It is. You don't think so, but it is, bro. It is. And I want to see everybody beat this shit, man, because at the end of the day, this world, this society is pushing out more and more. You seen it on TV shows. You watch Power and all this, man. They having sex left and right. You see it on commercials, bro. Hymns and all this stuff, bro. Come on. They pushing out more and more. It's only going to get worse. So you got to be, as a man, you got to have that willpower. Like, I'm not messing with that right now. I'm telling you, bro. You gotta think about it, man. Easy pleasure creates weak men. Strong men delay their gratification. I'm telling you right now, you must, as a man, you gotta delay your gratification. Right? Where's the delay gratification? It's when you do something for a long period of time without immediate results. That's like somebody going to the gym. When they go to the gym, they don't see no results in the first month. They don't see no results in the second month. They don't see no results in the third month. But they keep going, they keep showing up. Boom, fourth month hit. They start to see they couldn't getting cut and everything. It's because they delaying their gratification. But when you don't have that and you chasing lust, you can get it instantly. You already cooked, bro. You already cooked. You got to understand, delay your gratification to be a successful man, right? All right, man. So we're gonna get to the fourth and final point. That is, lust leads to regret, shame, and loss of self-respect. You do not respect yourself as a man if you keep falling into lust. If you keep watching porn, you don't respect yourself. Why? It's because you told yourself you're gonna stop and you keep doing it. Now you feel shame. Now you feel bad about yourself. And what you should, because you lied to yourself every time you tell yourself you're gonna stop. Every fucking time. Every time. You gotta realize, man, lust pushes men to situations that damage their reputation, relationships, and finance and self-image. Why do you think a lot of relationships end, bro? I done seen stories where they married, but the man is still watching porn. He have sex with his lady, but he still watches porn. It's killing. It's because he fantasizing that his wife don't look like the woman he really want. It's killing marriages, bro. It's killing relationships. When you look at yourself in the mirror after you beat up, what do you see? You probably see a broke, depressed ass man. Stop that shit, man. I want you to love yourself again. You gotta love yourself, man. Once a man loses respect for himself, it's hard to demand respect from the world. I'm gonna say that again. Once a man loses respect for himself, it's hard to demand respect from the world. Lust just don't damage your future, but it's damage how you see yourself. Lust doesn't just damage your future, but it damage how you see yourself. Well, every time you fall into lust, every time you see this man, every time you tell yourself you're not gonna do it, you're damaging your future because you're getting immediate results, right? Do you not know watching porn and beating off, it makes your meat smaller and smaller and smaller? Because there's lack of blood flow down there. You gotta get yourself back together, man. But there's ways to do that. Start taking certain supplements, start hitting the gym, get your testosterone back up. I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. When you fall into lust, it's killing your testosterone. Do you know what testosterone is? Testosterone is what make men men. When you see it, I'm gonna tell you what I want you to do, man. Next time you go in the grocery store, I want you to look around. Walk around the grocery store. Just walk. I promise you can spot out 5 people that still watching porn that's falling into lust because how they walk. They probably walk with their head down. They don't look nobody in the eye. Their hair look nappy. Their clothes look nappy. But then you might see a jack dude, shoulders up, built back, walking with his head up. That man has some self-respect about himself. I walk around, I see a lot of people with their heads down. I know it late at night, they beating off. They calling each chick to have sex with every night. Y'all got to get rid of it, man. I'm telling you, it's nothing to play with. The kids call it gooning nowadays. Come on, bro. I want you to understand, man. Once a man loses self-respect, everything collapses. His confidence, his boundaries, his standards. Once you lose self-respect, everybody can walk over you, talk over you, say anything they want to do to you. You know why? Because you don't respect yourself. So why in the world will you respect somebody saying something to you? As a man, bro, as a motherfucking man, you gotta stand on business. You gotta stand on morals and principles. You can't fucking fold. But when you daggone into lust, you don't know what to do. You're gonna let a woman talk over you, you're gonna let your mama talk over you, you're gonna let your best friend talk over you. You ain't gonna set no type of boundaries or standards for yourself. And that's a problem. You gotta realize self-control builds self-respect, right? I want y'all to understand lust isn't just about sex. It's about losing control, and a man without control loses everything, bro. I want y'all to beat this shit, bro. I want y'all to beat it, man. I want y'all to reduce the friction in what you watch on a day-to-day basis. Cut out your phone, cut out your screen time. If you have to, delete the apps. Because at the end of it, that's gonna be the only way you defeat this lust, man. It's killing man today. It's killing the society. I hope that today you kind of watch this video and get the points that I put it out here and understand that it's a real problem. But you can fight back. Just go 30 days, simmering tension and no fap. Watch how your life change, man. That's the video for today, man. Hope y'all like this video, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Quan out. Peace.